Hello guitar players, my name's Gareth Evans, and today I just thought I'd answer a question that I get quite regularly, in that a lot of people ask me how do you put together a fingerstyle arrangement of a song. So I thought I'd break it down somewhat today. Maybe this will be a two-part series or talk or whatever. I probably won't get it all covered in one video, but I'm going to try my best to fit as much as I know at the moment in, and then I can always elaborate at a later date. So the first thing to do when you're trying to arrange a fingerstyle version of the song, you need two elements. There's two elements to any fingerstyle song. It's the bass line and it's the melody, and you need to integrate both them parts into your guitar piece. So what I mean by bass line is you've got the bass note, and melody is the singing part, usually in any pop song or chart song or anything like that. So as an example of something that I've started figuring out today, Let It Be by the Beatles, a very common song. First thing you have to do is learn the song. Just learn basic chord shapes just so you know it. So this happens to be C, G, A minor, F, C, G, F, C, okay? You learn that by watching the video, listening, using your eyes and ears, just picking up the chords, or you can learn it from some tabs or something like that. But it's a simple, but all you're looking for is a simple outline of how the song goes. So these four chords, I mean, this is a simple example for you because it's best to keep it simple. So the bass line is the root note of every one of your chords that you're using. So it'd be okay, this is pretty simple stuff, but I just need to illustrate it. Okay, so that's what I mean by bass line. So the next element of your arrangement is going to be the melody. So okay, that's just like a basic melody. So what you should do, listen to the song and try and pick out the melody in single notes, or pick out what he's singing, the notes that he sings in individual notes. So if you combine that melody that I've just picked out there with the bass line, that should sound something like this. Okay, so that was the simplest version of Let It Be fingerstyle that you'll get. So these two elements, usually the bass line is played by the top 5th and 6th string, and the melody is played by the top 3 strings, 2 strings, 4 strings, however. But it does sound pretty raw and pretty empty when you just play the bass line and the melody together. So you've got to add in the kind of the middle range as well, because you've got the bass which is low and the melody which is high. So you've got to add some mid-range plucks in there. But that's that's where you stamp your own identity onto the arrangement. Is you can actually change time signatures, you can change things, you add embellishments like hammer-ons and pull-offs, all the fancy things that makes it sound a little bit better. But essentially you're trying to draw out the version of the song that you kind of hear in your head, and just put it together as a guitar piece. The best thing, listen to the original song over and over again and get like a kind of a vision of it in your head. So once you've done that, you can just bring it to the guitar and try and find the things that you hear in your head. There might be extra instruments in the original that you could put in the arrangement, like a couple of notes here and there and things like that. That was the very basic lesson as to how to put together an arrangement. I'm currently going through this process on this song for a tutorial. As your homework, if you want to sit down and try put an arrangement for Let It Be together, you can always drop them as a video response to this video, and pretty much watch everyone that you do, whoever wants to do one. Maybe give you some feedback as well if that helps you. And then once my tutorial comes along, or my version comes along, you can maybe compare to see how it differs, and it might help you with your progress. And also, try other songs as well. If you don't like the Beatles or whatever, why you wouldn't like the Beatles is beyond me, but you know, try some songs that you like to listen to. First off, pick out the bass line. Secondly, pick out the melody. Thirdly, put them together. And fourthly, just expand it. And the expanding process is the most difficult part, I suppose. The better that you know the song, the easier it's going to be. So I'm going to stop talking now and get on with my arrangement. And I hope that helps. Any questions for the next video, drop them in the comments below, and I can answer them directly. It helps me give you the content that you need if you do ask good questions. So I'll see you again in the next one.